Iraq economic news and points to ponder Saturday afternoon, the 12th of April 25. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Raffidain Bank launching online banking service after activating anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing regulations. Economy, 11:36 the 4th of November 2025. Mawazin News. Baghdad Raffidain Bank announced today, Friday, the launch of the online banking service OBDX after activating the anti-money laundering and combating the financing of terrorism (AML) systems. The bank stated in a statement received by Mawazin News that the online banking service OBDX, Online Banking Digital Experience, was launched after activating the anti-money laundering (AML) and government online anti-money laundering (GOAML) systems. The service has been successfully activated in a number of government agencies. He explained that this decision comes within the framework of the bank's strategy to provide a safe banking environment that adheres to the latest international standards for combating money laundering and terrorist financing, as well as facilitating electronic financial transactions for government agencies. He explained that OBDX is an innovative digital banking experience. The OBDX service represents a qualitative leap in the way banking transactions are conducted, as it allows government agencies to access their accounts and conduct all their banking operations easily and securely online. This service helps speed up processes and reduce reliance on paper procedures, which contributes to improving efficiency and enhancing transparency. He pointed out that the role of the AML and GOAML systems in ensuring compliance. In parallel with the launch of the OBDX service, Raffidain Bank activated the anti-money laundering (AML) and GOAML systems to ensure full compliance with international standards for combating money laundering and terrorist financing. The AML system automatically monitors financial transactions and analyzes suspicious patterns, while the GOAML system records and analyzes banking data to ensure it is not used for illegal activities. He pointed out that the advantages of the OBDX service, supported by compliance systems, include 1. Superior security. Integrated systems ensure full compliance with international standards, enhancing the security of financial transactions. 2. Global compliance. The bank ensures the highest levels of transparency and compliance with international anti-money laundering laws. 3. Ease of access. Enables government agencies to conduct financial transactions easily and securely online without the need to visit branches. Government advisor. Solutions to prevent the risks of commodity dumping on the national economy. Economy, 11:41 the 4th of November 2025. Mawazin News. Baghdad. The Prime Minister's financial advisor, Mazhar Mohammad Saleh, announced on Friday solutions to prevent the risks of commodity dumping on the national economy. The advisor to the Prime Minister, Mazhar Mohammad Saleh, said, "There are important events that are changing the balance of power in the Iraqi economy, including the beginning of Iraqi economic policy to put an end to the phenomenon of commodity dumping resulting from commercial chaos, which came as a result of the dominance of the concept of commercial liberalism practiced by the commercial community by flooding the market with marginal goods devoid of value and meaning, without coordination and oversight over the past decades." He explained that this matter confiscated the national production function and stripped it of its professional capabilities, whether in the accumulation of its professional capabilities, which was reflected in the loss of thousands of job opportunities from the craft sector and the national professions sector, the disruption of the national workshop and factory, and the perpetuation of unemployment, because the craft sector absorbs 60% of the labor force, as is historically known. Pointing to the transformation of national capital in the productive industrial and agricultural field and its direction towards the activity of what is called financial capital, which is an activity that seeks quick profit through trading in consumer goods and others that have flooded the local market with products that are alternatives to the national product. He added, these products have even suppressed the idea of producing a new, similar product due to their incredibly low prices and their source in various Asian markets, allowing the profits resulting from trade and dumping to be invested in symbolic markets, i.e., the capital markets in the first world or their branches. These are the mechanisms that led to commodity dumping and the results of its profits by striking the national economy in three directions. The first, liquidating the productive craft and industrial environment. The second, sustaining unemployment and the accumulation of human capital. And the third, converting the profits of productive national capital into practices of what is called financial capitalism, with high historical accumulation. Saleh explained that these practices are based on plundering the economic surplus of craftsmen, industrialists and real producers. In addition to transferring the physical capital accumulations to global capital markets for investment there, and emptying the country of the agents of development and productive economic capital accumulation in all important fields, especially industrial ones. He explained that commercial or commodity dumping represents the qualitative opposite of the policy of localizing national capital, which requires a clear Iraqi protection policy that protects the national product with a gradual and practical customs fence. To be part of the process of market reform and disentangling the random clash in the import policy with national production and the loss of productive job opportunities. Gold hits record high, exceeding $3,100 for the first time in history. Economy, 11:53 The 4th of November 2025 Mawazin News. Baghdad gold made further gains in spot trading, rising 2.72% to $3,166 per ounce, coinciding with the escalation of the trade war between the world's two largest economies, the United States and China. Gold prices rose about 3% after China imposed additional tariffs on the United States, in addition to the decline of the dollar after U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs on China took effect. Most traders turned to gold as a safe haven amid escalating global trade tensions and recession fears. Gold exchange-traded funds, ETFs, recorded their largest positive quarterly inflows in 3 years during the first quarter of the year, reflecting increased demand for hedging by investors. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com